Hello everybody, we are going to do grammar today. Grammar as it is asked in CAT and GMAT. Now, the topics from which most of the questions are asked in CAT and GMAT are pronouns, tenses, subject, verb, agreement, and modifiers and parallelism. These are the five important topics, and one more thing is asked, which is, you can call it as idiomatic usage. Now, what is idiomatic usage? Idiomatic usage is the way English or any language is used by the native speakers of that language. So, for example, idiomatic English will be how English is used by the British, Americans, Australians, Canadians, and so on. Now, the best way to improve your idiomatic English is to read and watch stuff written or made by native speakers. And these are the topics which we will cover, because we cannot cover idiomatic usage because idiomatic usage is the way it is, and so that's the way it is, meaning if you ask me why something is the case, my answer will be, well, that's the way it is, and so it's hardly an explanation. So the only way to become better at it is to get used to idiomatic usage. These are the topics we will do. However, for me to explain them in detail or to tell you how to go about these, we need the fundamentals or the building blocks of English. And so for that, we will do two topics. First one, which we will do right now, parts of speech. And the second one, phrases and clauses. We won't spend too much time in phrases and clauses, but then we need these two, because all of this, when I will explain these things to you, these will rest on what we have discussed in parts of speech and phrases and clauses. So that's how we will go about grammar. There are 8 parts of speech, as you can see on the board: nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, conjunctions, interjections, and prepositions. There are some people who you might hear them saying that there are 9 parts of speech, and they will say that the 9th part of speech are articles. Articles are a, an, and the. However, if you think about it, articles, so for example, if I say the boy, what is this article the doing here? It is telling me about the boy. So compare the boy with a boy. A boy is any boy, and the boy is a specific boy, and hence these technically act as adjectives. Okay, adjectives. So it is not a 9th part of speech. Anyway, so 8 parts of speech are nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, conjunctions, interjections, and prepositions. We will look at each one of them in a little bit of detail, as much as is important for our purposes. Remember, our purpose is CAT and or GMAT, and so we really don't have to become grammarians here. We just need them as much as is important for our purposes. Okay, so we will get into these.